Yo man, as y'all can see by the title, here's where most people mess up. You need to watch this video. Right gang, without any further ado, stick to the end. Let's get it. Rap shit, everyone who took their time to watch my videos really means a lot to me. Much love. Let's get it. Right gang, you need to stick to the end. Cause it might happen that you're the same people who keep doing the same thing without you realizing. So this video is so important. Right gang, it all comes up to this concept. A lot of people mix these two things. They put feelings where there's no need to put feelings, and they put criticality where there's no need to put criticality. They just, combine things, and it actually gets messed up at the end of the day. Listen right again. A lot of people in life, especially when it comes to growth, pain, struggling, and elevation, it all comes up to one thing. A lot of people mess up because they put feelings when it comes to elevation in life. I will explain further. Well, gang, I'm not saying, do not tap into your feelings, or do not even consider your feelings as part of your lives. What I'm saying is, there's a place for everything. A lot of people just mix things up and they keep wondering what's really going on. It's because you put things where they are not supposed to be. It's simple as that. You have to figure that out. When it comes to elevation and discipline, like self-discipline and self-love and all those concepts, stop putting emotions. Listen, the time you think of hitting the gym, you're just sleeping, having a comfy time in the bed, and then your alarm starts hitting, and then you know that your mind, your critical part says, we have to go hit the gym. It's time to be tough. But a lot of people listen to their emotions. They go back to sleep. This is where a lot of things get fucked up. Do not try to mix those two concepts. You can be disciplined, you can be focusing on what you're focusing on, but if you keep putting emotions and feelings towards your goals a lot, you'll always go back. You'll always go back to the first point. You think you're going forward, but little do you know, you're just going backwards. Listen again. I know we are humans, we do feel, I'm not saying ignore that. But when it comes to elevation, pain and struggles, you need to let your emotions to a 0 degrees. I'm telling you. No one can say, I have achieved, a certain milestone. I have achieved, my goals by putting my emotions. When it comes to elevation and growth, you have to use your critical thinking a lot. Because emotions and criticality are not the same thing. So you guys make it the same thing. Your critical part was designed to solve problems. There has to be a solution in order for your critical thinking to be activated. So how come it happens you take your feelings and emotions towards solving your life? It doesn't make sense. So you're just messing things up when you start doing that. Stop doing that. When it's time to hit the gym, when it's time to be strict with your diet, when it's time to be, put terms and conditions to your finances and make sure everything is good, you have to use your critical part. It's a situation that needs to be solved. You can't solve anything with emotions when it comes to self-growth. Your emotion part, it involves, loving, caring, showing respect and all that. Yeah, emotions and feelings work 100% on that section of life. But when it comes to, elevation and self-discipline, you can't use your emotions. And especially people ruin their lives because they are controlled by their emotions most of the times. I know the critical part, if you pay attention on that, you'll lose the emotional side. It kind of makes sense. But you have to understand that you need to balance the two. Once you use the other too much, it gets destroyed. There's no balance between the two. You need to start studying and understanding where to put this, where to not put this. It's just simple as that. I'm not giving you a hardest task, to sort out for your entire life. It's just differentiating between feelings and emotion and your critical thinking. You can't mix the two. What I'm saying is, when it comes to elevation in life, use your critical part. But when it comes to being supportive, caring, loving, this is where your emotions get into place. So a lot of people get this concept wrong. This is why they won't go anywhere in life. They keep, it's just a loop. Nowhere but a loop. Keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Then they wonder what's really happening. I can see a lot of people outside. They rely on their feelings to propel them to a certain state. Real grown people in the streets, you know what they use for their defense mechanism? Alcohol or drugs. They're like, no, I have to use this because, I feel good about myself. I have to, feel comfy from within me. Little do you know, it has nothing to do with elevation in any section of your life. Someone has to tell you the harsh truth. Someone has to tell you what's really going on. A lot of people don't want to express these kind of concepts because they would think people will see me as weird. I don't care about that. I'm here to kick it with people who really want to see a change in their lives, who really want to see a big difference in their lives. So Y.A.D, stop putting emotions where there's no need and putting critical thinking where there's no need. When it comes to relationship caring, do not try to put critical thinking there. Put emotions. But when it comes to working hard, accomplishing your goals and missions and visions, cut off all your emotions. Cut off what you feel and start tapping in on what you think. Because it's a solution. It's a problem. It needs a solution. You must use this. I understood this, as time went by, that I was mixing two things up. This is where a lot of people lack discipline. They put emotions on, grinding. It can't work. You won't accomplish anything. As they say, you need to be a beast. You need to reveal the monster within you. Y.A.D, stop playing around. Start being serious with your life. This is the only opportunity you have. Little do you know. The opportunities you get in life, 9 times out of 10, you won't get them back. So make sure you strike. Make sure you go for what you want to. Time waits for no man. I don't even know what you're waiting for. Because no one is waiting out there in the streets. Whatever that comes, everyone takes. Comes, takes. We work on what we have to get on what we want. It's simple as that. But hey man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and turn on the notifications bell so you can see time my job. I repeat that. Y.A.D, for those who forgotten, tap on the kid down in my social TikTok and IG, my blog account, my email. Follow me on all platforms down in the description. You'll see the links there. Y.A.D, I'm gonna catch you on another video. Love you, gang.